Right, so the market always goes up in value, and that's why investing in the stock market is such a great idea. But in this video, I want to talk about why exactly the stock market is said to always go up, in the hope that by understanding this, you might be one step closer to starting investing in the market and building wealth for your future. As always, an early thumbs up would always help out, helps push this video out to more people, because it tells YouTube you like the video, funnily enough. So with that said, let's get on with it. Why does the market always go up? Well, the first and what I think is the most important reason is the element of upside versus the element of downside. The most you could possibly lose on an investment is 100%. You can only lose all the money you put in. You can't lose more than that. However, on the other hand, you can make far more than the original amount you put in. You can make more than 100% on your money. In fact, you can make 10,000% on your money, whereas you can still, in the worst possible case, only lose 100% of your money. This tips the scales heavily in favor of making a profit, especially if you're investing in the market through something like an index. An index is what I think is the best way for beginners to get started in investing, because it is a low effort, low cost way of investing in the market that's tried and tested and proven to work when done over the long term. I've made videos explaining it, and I highly recommend checking them out if you're new to this world of investing, because I really want to get more people doing it. But why exactly is investing via an index fund better? Well, an index is a leaderboard of like the top companies. So the S&P 500 is the top 500 companies in America. So if you're investing in this, you are investing in the overall stock market, because you're investing in that index, and that index is seeking to track the overall stock market. Again, more on this in other videos I've made. But essentially, you're protected from the downside. So actually, you're not going to be at a risk of losing 100% of your money, or it's going to be far more unlikely that that will happen, because all a company need do for you to stop being invested is fall off that leaderboard. So realistically, if a company loses 50, 60, 70% of its value, it will probably drop off that leaderboard and be replaced by another company who perhaps isn't destined to go on this downward path to losing money for you. So you'll be able to cut your losses short of the 100% mark, and you'll be more exposed to the upside, and the scales will be further shifted towards the side of turning a profit. If you like these kinds of videos, please remember to subscribe. Cheers. The third reason, business is always seeking to improve, and the companies who don't improve get left behind and go out of business. And this is particularly relevant right now because technology is allowing us to innovate in lots of new areas. So we're able to do things more efficiently. So we're creating better outcomes with lower costs and less input. So business is ever advancing, which means that we're able to generate more profits than we perhaps before would have been able to. Transition. Right, let's see if that works. So if it were me choosing which fund to invest in or which part of the market, I would only consider either the American market, because it's been the best performing market of late and I wouldn't want to bet against it, or I would invest in a global share of the market, so investing in sort of every single country, because it means I'd be exposed to the US if it does continue to be the leading market. But also, I would get exposure to emerging markets or other markets that might compete or overtake the US or profit if that were to be the case. Because again, I would only invest for a very long time horizon. I'm not in the business of trying to predict who's going to do the best or what the best prices are going to be. I just want to be exposed to everything so that no matter what happens, I will be turning a profit and building wealth. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to check out my playlist on index funds if you're new to it. Please consider subscribing for more videos like this. Please consider leaving a like on the video and commenting down below if you enjoyed it. I'd really appreciate that as well. With all that said, have a nice day.